Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's late April, it's the 26th, it's the weekend, woohoo! And we're going to do some jobs. Let's see what we get up to. So you may have seen the video I did last. It was a month in the making because of illness and work and the weather. If you watch other YouTube gardeners, you'll know that the weather has been absolutely awful. But it's still cold, but it's dry, and that's what's important. So I got these shrubs donated, and I got them in the ground. And we also got some put in pots that didn't fit in the raised bed right now, and they're doing fine as well. So that's an achievement. This video, I'm just gonna do some tidying up, I think, and there's plenty of it. I've done some rearranging. I've done a skip run, took some stuff there. Pruned, moved a few things about, and still not 100%, but feeling better enough to do some work. So let's crack on. What a mess. So these are the ferns I bought last year, and lots of things going on, and I just never got around to doing anything with these. So we're going to do some cutting back, and hopefully, as you can see, there's new leaves unfurling already. Oh wow, I don't know how long that's going to stay there, but I've balanced in here on a piece of mortar sticking out of a brick wall, so this could be messy. So yeah, let's crack on and see what we've got in front of us here. Okay, that one doesn't look good, but it might come back. Let's have another look. Oh, there's some ivy in that here as well. So I got these last year, and I'd never got round to doing anything. They were put underneath the trees, and this is the result. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do some trimming and get them tidied up. And all you do is cut off the dead. Obviously give them a good water when you finish, but cut back any of the untidy bits or the dead bits, and that will just encourage new growth to come on, which there's already lots of. Just need to give it the helping hand and make it look a little bit more presentable. So what else have we done? So we got the shrubs in. We did a tip run. I also went and bought some summer bedding plants, and they're currently in the house because it's too cold to even contemplate doing the window boxes. I don't know if the weather's like that by you, but right here, right now, it's just too cold. But it'll come here soon, and they'll be out and ready soon enough. I just hope I remember to keep them watered, because I've put them out of sight, out of mind. But they'll be okay. So how's your gardening going? Up here in the northwest of the UK, it's not been great. It's just been wind, storms, and so much rain. I think I watched a YouTube gardener earlier on my break time from work, and he said in 14 years of having his allotment, he said he'd never known it to be so bad. I went, wow, that's now I can go back a few years and I can probably agree. I think this time last year I had my window boxes done, I had all the planters done, and I was just doing the pottering round, the maintenance that comes with the territory. But this year, nothing's even grown. My hostas haven't grown. They're still just about coming out of the ground now. And everything else for summer, besides the perennials, everything else is just staying indoors until the weather picks up, and hopefully that'll be real soon. So yeah, this is gonna take a while, so obviously you'll see the before and after, but for now we'll keep on chatting. So I'm about a month now into my YouTube channel, I think, and I've had about 100 subs, which is amazing considering, you know, I'm a new YouTuber, new YouTube gardener. I've been gardening for years. I used to do it with the father-in-law, I was in clubs when I was a kid. I just enjoyed it, and I'm lucky enough to have my own little bit of paradise, and I try and utilize it to its maximum potential. Obviously budget permitting. If I had the money, I'd have it all redone and redesigned, but that is not going to happen in my real world, unfortunately. Not unless the channel gets 1 million subs and I get nice revenue from her. But I think the words dream on come to mind when I talk about things like that. So for now, I got it nice. I got the plants I want. I'm able to enjoy it. But as for total redesign, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. So what about you guys? You been gardening long? Have you been caught the bug yet? Have you always done it? What type of plants do you like? What are you doing with your garden? Have you got a shade garden? You just got a lawn and plant pots? Or you might even have a window box, you know, a little balcony, and utilize that to your maximum potential. There's always space for plants. I used to keep a lot of house plants, and I went down the rabbit hole of the really rare ones. Some of these plants that I got into, oh my god. I was ordering from Hong Kong, Sweden, you know, because they were available in England, but they were really pricey. So I went abroad, not travelled, but I ordered from abroad before we left Europe. It was a lot easier to import plants, whereas now, obviously, it's not as easy with plant passports and all of that sort of stuff going on. Yeah, but I got into them, and then, like everything else, everyone joins in. Prices come down, interest sort of like goes away. So I sort of like got out of my houseplants. I've still got a few, but not as crazy as I wanted to. I know there's a lot of houseplant enthusiasts on YouTube, and some of them, I think it's American mainly, but their channels have absolutely exploded. They've got thousands upon thousands of subscribers, and just maintaining material for people to come and watch, that's amazing. It's nice to watch. But yeah, I'm going to focus mine mainly, for now anyway, on my back garden, and sometimes the front garden. Plenty to keep me busy. It's just making it interesting enough to make into videos. Yeah, anyway, I'm just going to be quiet now and get on with this. So I'm just cutting back the last year's growth, and you can already see new growth coming through. These things don't have seeds. These guys use spores to procreate, or whatever the terminology you want to use. And I was told that these were evergreen. Now, whether it's just I haven't looked after them properly, or they're not evergreen. What's it say on here? can't read it. Anyway, if there's anything interesting, I'll put it on the screen for you. But yeah, these things I was told, and that's another reason I went for them, the infamous evergreens. And that's the main reason I went for them, not just because of the look, but because I thought I'd have them all year round. But I should have known. I don't think they are. I think when it gets cold, they want to go into hibernation or dormancy, and yeah. Anyway, this is going to take a while. Let's see what else we can find. So shade, I got these for underneath the trees, just to make a bit of a feature wall, but it's a job I never got around to. All I've got is the algae that's growing on the walls. I power wash most of it, so it is clean, but I've still got to do this part. Further down, it's looking good. Paint stayed on, but it still needs a fresh coat over it. But yeah, it looks a lot better once I've got the power washer on it. And I just enjoy being out here. I don't know whether I'm lucky or not, but the family don't come out here. They're both not into their gardens at all, so I get free reign of the place, and I try and make the most of it. I spend so much time out here. Once the weekend comes and the laptop goes off, I'm out here. If I'm not out with the family, I'm out here, and I love it. I say it's not the prettiest, especially during the colder months, but it's my little bit of paradise. And when you're in the city, it's amazing. It's a nice place to have, and I enjoyed it during lockdown as well. Yeah, that's another one done. Do this one next. Stay to that. But as you can see, there's already new growth coming on, so at least we know it's still alive. And these things, like I said, anything that can live outside in the elements, you gotta have the utmost respect for, because like the wildlife and that, anything that can live outside, I know they're made and designed for that, but gotta be made of sterner stuff. And these things are really nice. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these this year. I don't know whether I'm going to put them in, like dangle them from the wall, or whether I'll utilise them in a under the trees flower bed. I'll probably do the first option and get them planted up and against the wall, and then there'll be another bit of space used to its full potential, hopefully. Okay. Yep, we're still going, but we're getting there. Progress. Especially after the last month we've just had. Feels good to be doing stuff, and I haven't been well enough to do anything, if I was being brutally honest with you. The weather's awful. I've felt awful. I got my dose of illness over the last month, and that's still lingering now. Absolutely lingering. But I feel a lot better, and that's obviously why I'm back out here trying to get some jobs done. I watch gardening videos, and I do gardening. I used to be in two bands, heavy rock, heavy metal bands, and then I became a dad, and I was burning the candle at both ends with work, and I had to let them go, unfortunately. So after like 20 years of being in bands, and now what spare time I do get now that the little guy is getting older, I think my rocking days are over. I listen to it still, but I think I used to see this happen to people, and now I'm one of those where the years go on and you just sort of mellow, don't you? And look at me now, heavy metal, and now I'm heavy into gardening. Okay, yeah, that's looking good as well. It's amazing what a bit of trimming back can do. Looks really good, actually. Look forward to seeing that come back. There you go. I can't believe the phone is actually, you know, the mortar between bricks. You're balanced on a piece of mortar on my brick wall. No fancy stands here. There's another one. What else have we got here? I think some of it has had it. Oh, no, the signs of life in this as well. Amazing. So again, just going to give it a good cut back to the literally above the soil, and then get rid of the leaves from the trees that have fallen over the year. Sure, that's still alive. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a chance. What's this space? Okay, ivy. I saw a video about ivy, and there's an American YouTuber, just a random one, and he was going on about they don't like English ivy. You should buy in America, they should buy their own native species and, you know, let that spread rather than this. Some people have obviously let it get out of their gardens and travel into the wilderness. So he was sort of like speaking up for the native species and saying, you know, give them a chance instead of buying English ivy. That's all right. Again, just a bit of debris from over the last, well, the months since last summer. That looks good. I'll leave that. Just needs a bit of tidy up before I decide to plant it. Okay. Casualty. Yeah. Snails. They don't do any harm as a rule to my shrubs and even my hostas. I got them on raised flower bed, raised planter, and I put a bit of copper tape around it, and touch wood, they don't seem, in the last couple of years I've had them, to be bothered by the local wildlife, i.e. slugs and snails. What's this year now? Oh my god. Ivy. It's supposed to be as hard as nails, but that has had it, I think. I'll give it a chance. I'll put it somewhere. Give it a chance. Could come back. The shrubs were out of the ground for a week and they've come back great. There's definitely some growth going on in there. Okay, well, that's one job done. Let's see what else we've got. So they've been tidied up. Looks better in real life than it does on camera. I always say that, but it does. They will come back, hopefully, and look amazing. I'll keep you updated. Ivy and ferns. What other plans have we got? Well, the front garden isn't getting touched yet. I'm not mowing the grass because it's got bluebells. I'll let them finish. And I need to do my planters again. Bit of pruning, bit of tidying up, but I'll show you anyway. Okay, they're coming on nice. Really decent size. Fatsia Japonica. These are low growing. I'm probably going to put these in the flower beds in the back garden. They're low growing, spreading evergreens. These, I don't know yet, but I'll keep you updated. I got some Unimus Don't know what I'm going to do with them. Make them in mini hedge, or maybe get them in pots. And more shrubs. And that's where we'll leave this video. It was just a general chit chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. I've just watched it back. So I'm on my balcony that I've never used, but I'm using it now to sign off that in this video. I've got a nice hot brew. The sky, blue but cold. But as I say, it's nice to have all my nest boxes being used, which is awesome. That'll be in a future video, no doubt. Cheers. Happy gardening. Please subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.